your power brother, and we encouraging, inspiring, pushing, motivating our people to wake up to be radical thinkers for a changed mindset. Change the mindset. You must be awakened. You must acknowledge something happened to us. We must acknowledge the trauma. We must rebuild ourselves for healing ourselves for a changed mindset. We must do this homework. We must do our research, and knowing our history will empower us. We can't keep on digging this rabbit hole expecting change. If we won't change, we must change. Ain't nothing gonna change. They have new guns with all type of new locks. Us as the people, our thinking gotta change. We gotta change. And we gotta be brutally honest, as I say. Something happened to us. And if you don't know what happened, how would you heal in order to rebuild? We have never had a time of rebuilding. And I'm gonna try to keep this short because sometimes I feel like it's a waste of time, but I know why I'm doing this. I'm doing it for my blackness, I'm doing it for my people that has been damaged and destroyed and divided. But it's not over until we say it's over. You know, it's not over until we just throw our hands up. And people like myself refuse to throw our hands up. We choose to fight. We choose to stand up. I am a Pan African realist, and I'm a revolutionary, and I'm your warrior brother for your people. I'm for change, and it comes from us doing the work for the change. We must acknowledge what happened to us so we can really heal as people and actually rebuild so we can actually empower ourselves and empower our community and empower each other by respecting each other, knowing our history, and knowing each other will strengthen us as people. Harvard selling body parts. Yeah, you reading it. Harvard selling body parts. Somebody was on that doing ticket. They selling body parts. They selling human beings. They selling people because it's a business. Just a business. But you don't see and understand this because you're using the old program. You must understand slavery was a business. Keeping us at the bottom, it's designed through the system, but it's a business to empower the system, not the people. People in humanity race, we are losing because we're divided and we ain't part of the system. The system is empowering themselves. It's the people that hold the power. We must acknowledge that. But long as you don't open your eyes and acknowledge our problem, you don't work on rebuilding yourself or addressing the problem. You allow yourself to keep on hitting your head. You allow the system to stay in control. Allow the system make billions and millions of dollars out the people. And we the ones at risk. We the ones is in danger. But how would you know the danger if you don't even see it? You don't even acknowledge it because you're so busy going along with the system. Selling body parts. They making money off us. Kids going missing, 27 in Cleveland. I cannot say it enough. 27 kids were missing in Cleveland in 2 weeks. And I know it's a lot, many more. I ain't got deep in the research yet. I'm open your eyes so you can see, so you'll realize. But Harvard selling stolen body parts. Where these body parts come from? Where y'all think? Huh? Where y'all think? These are victims. People that are being kidnapped, stolen, killed, and murdered, and they chopping these body parts up and they sell them on the black market. But you probably don't want to realize this or acknowledge this because you're busy going along with this system, or you just busy and content using the old program. You busy and content just getting your smoke and your drink, going to the club, getting your bag, chasing the bag, as the system holding the power with all the damn money, and they pushing on us as people. They pushing us down at the bottom, and times have got harder than fucked up this ever. There ain't no easy way to say it. It's tough out here. Some people don't want to admit it, but let me tell you, it's tough. Especially when I'm trying to push a movement for us to be a changed people. It's tough. Let me go and play this video, man. Harvard selling body parts. Bear with me.
Three people from New England are facing charges related to selling and buying human body parts. Federal prosecutors say a total of 6 people are accused of stealing or buying human remains that came from a morgue at Harvard Medical School. A grand jury indicted the morgue's manager and his wife, Cedric and Denise Lodge, from Goffstown, New Hampshire. Cedric Lodge is accused of letting buyers pick what remains they wanted. He then allegedly stole the parts from donated cadavers, took them to his home, and shipped them through the mail. One of the alleged buyers runs a store called Cat's Creepy Creations in Peabody, Massachusetts. You can read more details about this story on our website and mobile app.
Can we please wake up, people? It's a business. It's a business. Sex trafficking, it's a business, $1 billion business. Selling and buying human remains is a business. Now you can get paid off a body part, off that black market. But we don't want to wake up and acknowledge all the danger that's against us because we busy fighting each other. We're busy fighting each other. We're busy letting this damn system, the design to keep us at the bottom. We busy scratching for dollars as they play around with body parts and play with millions and billions, kidnapping kids and selling body parts. What was it going to take for us to wake up, man? I know I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of the BS. I'm sick and tired of seeing us fight each other. I'm sick and tired of seeing how we get killed and people get endorsements and money for the death of our people while we stay at the bottom and working for these people. But you're probably still not going to see this until you wake up, until you reprogram your thinking, reprogramming your thoughts, reprogramming your mind, rearrange how you think, rearrange how you move, rearrange how you act, because you must change, people. We must change as people, how we love ourselves and how we love each other. This is only how we actually gonna save ourselves as people. We must realign ourselves and understand something happened to us so we can address that problem, so we can actually heal as people. We can't keep on going down the same path that y'all know it's a dead end. If we truly want power, if we truly want change, we must unlearn and relearn and re-educate ourselves for true power. That's what we must do. Stop BSing around and acknowledge our problems, because I'm telling y'all, people, it's not going nowhere. Our problems not going nowhere. You can't drink our problems away. You can't smoke our problems away. You can't forget about our problems because it's happening so much. It's impossible for you to have a peace of mind unless you're high, drunk, or sleep, because it's right in our face. As long as you keep ignoring it, it's only a matter of time for it to smack you in your damn face. Come on, people, wake up. I want to show this 11-year-old was shot in Mississippi by a damn officer, and he's a black officer. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What is going to take for you to realize us as people is so self-hating ourselves to hate each other? Officer supposed to protect. This young boy is 11 years old and he shot him. Luckily, the young man lives. Luckily. I'm just trying to wrap my head around how can another do his own people, but he probably self-hating himself. Or he probably won't pat on the back from the opposite race that he think that he can get a pass from. Some of them love the enemies. Some of them lay with the enemies. Some love them unconditional love. I'm trying to get you to wake up to see we have problems as people, and it's our mindset. It's our psychological mindset, and we must change it. We must change how we think so we can change our actions. We change the world. We can change our environment if we change how we think. Issue after issue. We ain't tired yet. Let me tell you, my people, I'm tired.
Today, outrage is building in Mississippi after a young boy was shot by police. That boy is alive. 11-year-old Adrian Murray called 911 for help during a disturbance at his home. He was unarmed when police fired at him. NBC News correspondent Steve Patterson is following this story for us. So, Steve, what else do we know about just what happened here?
Well, there is broad anger, outrage from the family, from the community, from the family's attorney, of course. This happened on Saturday morning. It's about 4 a.m. Darian Murray's mother says there was a disturbance with the father of one of her children, that he was angry, that he was irate, that she feared for her safety and the safety of the children that she had inside the home. So she sneaks a phone to Darian on screen there. Darian calls police to defuse the situation. According to the family, an officer shows up with a gun already drawn. He is demanding, he is yelling for everybody inside the home to walk out. Darian, according to the family, complies with this. Hands up, nothing in his hands. He rounds the corner from the living room to the front door, where he is shot once in the chest. He suffers from a collapsed lung, from a lacerated liver, from several broken ribs, where he is then rushed to the hospital, placed on a ventilator, and miraculously, as you said, he's okay. He soldiers through several treatments over the last few days, treated and now released. The mother, at a press conference that was held during a sit-in earlier today, spoke out about how she felt about her son being okay and about the situation. Here's what she said.
He's blessed. I don't know how else to describe it, how else to describe how he survived. That's the only thing I can say, that he was blessed. He have a lot of questions. He asked me in the hospital, like, why they shot him. He was in good spirit, but every now and then I look over at him and he'll just cry. When I close my eyes, I can vision him running towards me. I can see everything.
So the silver lining, of course, that this is not another situation where somebody has been shot at the hands of police and killed, and now there's outrage that the boy is doing okay. But there are still more questions, and that outrage continues. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation say they are leading a full-throated investigation as that officer is on paid administrative leave.
He get treated just like a white officer, paid and on leave. Shot 11-year-old. 11 years old, he shot him. An officer black, my people. Help me understand, how can we keep doing this to ourselves and really not changing ourselves? We go out here and do this peaceful protest, and it's not getting us nowhere. You know, it's no peace. It's no peace because it's no justice. It's no respect for us as people. It's not. They're killing our kids. They're shooting our kids. That's trauma. This young boy would never be the same. He'd never look at a police officer the same. This is just how it is for us, but not for all of us. If you wake up for change, so you can change yourself, change your life, change your circle, change your community, change your people, but you got to work on the change mindset. You got to work on reprogramming yourself. Just sad. When we gonna say enough is enough? This can be anybody's child, any of us. This is why so much is steady going on, because we have not woke up as a group of people and changed our tactics and actually came together as a group of people and united and demand our reparations, demand a law out here be passed so we can be protected. We busy fighting each other though. Are we busy dropping the next album, this deaf culture music, and encouraging our young kids and our youth to fight each other, kill each other? That's what we doing? Or we take a majority of our money out the neighborhood where we don't see a penny of it coming back to our neighborhood? We got to be brutally honest to our problems as people. I'm just waiting on y'all to realize, because ain't nothing going to stop until we stop thinking and using the old program, the negative thinking. Ain't nothing gonna stop until we stop doing the BS. Nothing's gonna stop. Nothing's gonna change for us as people until we change, until we acknowledge and address the problem. Then work on the solution of transforming ourselves, changing ourselves by changing the program, changing the mindset. This is what we must do. The problem is how we think. The solution is reprogram ourselves so we can think better and make better decisions, where I can love myself, respect myself, value myself, and I can do for others. If I'm a better individual, I'm a better man for my family, my friends, my people, my community, my environment will change overnight, literally. But most of our people don't read. It's right in our face. They say they want to hide. You want to hide something, put in the book. It's something in the book. Just go try it out. It's not going to hurt you. Books are not expensive. The books we need to be reading, they're where it's going to empower you. Knowledge is power. It can change your thought process, and your thoughts will change your behavior, and that'll trickle down into your actions. Once you acknowledge the trauma, you can rebuild yourself for healing yourself for change. Fact of the matter is, we are traumatized and trauma people, programmed and conditioned in this system. Be awakened for a changed identity. Be awakened for a changed mindset. And I'm just, she arguing. I just try to wrap my head around this. Body parts being sold. A mother arguing with the baby daddy. Call an officer for help. And he shoots the 11-year-old child. And he was black. Just like Tyree Nichols. He was black, got beat to death by 5 of his own brothers. But y'all want to address each other as what? Black? Because y'all don't know the power in your black identity, in your blackness that's rooted inside you, that's in your blood, that's in your veins. You don't know the benefit of your history, the benefit of knowing your identity, the benefit of knowing what happened to us so you can actually be a changed person, so you can actually heal. We ain't healing. We ain't rebuilding because we ain't addressed the problem. And the problem is right here. The mental. It's the thinking. It's the conditioned mind of what happened to us throughout slavery, after slavery, and it continues to this very day because we have not addressed it. We have not had counseling. We have not addressed it. What happened to us for a real time for healing, for really rebuilding ourselves as people, for self-healing. You cannot heal if you don't address what happened to you. Just use your basic logic. Use your basic logic. We're beautiful people, but if you don't know the beauty that's inside you, how will you interact, or how would you reach out to touch it? How would you use it if you don't even know it's there? It's my time for the night. Man, put your guns down, be a responsible gun owner. Wake up, be aware of the danger and what's going on around us. So you know when to duck, so you know when to maneuver, so you know when you're on the other side of the street or when you see a strange van. So you just know the danger. Be awakened to the danger of the food that they feeding us in our community. Be awakened to the self-hate and be loving yourself and loving each other. Be awakened to a changed mindset so you can address the trauma, so you can address that conditioned old mind and reprogram yourself so you can have a different thinking with a different mindset. That's my time for the night, man. Get your merch at powerusnow.com. Hey, smash the like button. Be a subscriber. Hey, check me next time. Until next time, my people, let's protect each other. Unite with each other. Stay power.